Hello there, welcome back to your second video of the day. We are now going to have a math lesson. You can see behind me that I drew something on the board and it says hundreds, tens, and ones. So you might have in front of yourself a sheet of paper that I've sent for this lesson today where you have this grid already made. It's orange, so I'm going to share it with you in a few minutes. So if you have it, you can use it. If you don't have it, you can use your notebook or any piece of paper and just divide it in three pieces. Yeah, you're going to need two lines, and you can write hundreds, tens, and ones. Of course, like always, if you need time to write down the word, remember you can stop the video. You can pause the video so you have time to write this down. It's not necessary, but it's always good practice to do some extra writing, yeah? Okay, so let me explain what we're going to do today and what kind of class this is going to be. So you're going to have a math class where the idea is that we do things together at the same time. What does this mean? So this is not supposed to be a video where you watch everything and then at the end you do a task. I'm actually going to expect that while you watch this video, you're doing some tasks. Maybe you're gonna have a little bit of homework, but it's really not that much. I think you can do it in like 5 minutes. Okay. So you're going to need a few things. First thing that you're going to need, if you have that worksheet I've mentioned. So just to make sure that we're on the same page and that you know what I'm talking about, give me a second. So this is the page that I am talking about. This is what it looks like. Okay, and on this page you're going to be writing hundreds, tens, and ones. Okay, of course this is something you can very easily again do in your notebook. So as I said, you're going to need either this page or your notebook or a piece of paper. Oh, look, I'm moving. What else you're going to need? You're going to need some pencils and rubber. And if you have your 10 base squares, that would be this is a really good moment to use them, yeah? Okay, so first things first is that I realized yesterday when we had our Zoom math lesson that although you've gotten very far and very good with your numbers, counting in tens is still a little bit of a challenge for some of you. Yeah, so sometimes you might forget one of the numbers, sometimes are more than one, and that is okay. So all these things, they just demand practice and practice and practice and practice, and then some more practice, and before you know it, you realize that you know a thing pretty well. Okay, so what we're going to do, we are first going to practice counting in tens together, because this is something that you're going to need for this task, considering that we're going to do hundreds. Okay, well, not hundreds, I mean you need it for tens. Okay, so let's do this together. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, wow, all 10 of them 100. And now we're gonna go backwards, okay, from 100 to 10. So 100, one less is 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 0. Okay, so we're going to do this one more time, but this time I'm going to pick them up and I'm not going to say the words. I'm going to say them very, very slowly. Okay, so try to say what I'm not saying. Okay, let's go. Let's see how good you got. 60, So that was counting in tens until 100, okay? If you feel that you need more practice, you can just always rewind this video, go a little bit back, play this part a few times, and practice it. Okay, so what do I have here? I have some little pieces of paper. And what I'm going to do is next, on each of these pieces of paper, I'm going to write a few numbers. And those are going to be the numbers we're going to be using today. So let me see, I think I want a blue marker. So my first number here, so you can always keep in mind that these are numbers that we're going to have today. Okay, we're not going to have any different numbers. So my first number is going to be this one. This is number 47. Yeah, 47. Say it with me. 47. Okay, so we've got to 47. Let's go 110 up. So from 40 to 51, let's say. Yeah? 51. 51. Okay, let's reach our first 100. So I'm going to have 112. Yeah? Oof, didn't write it really nicely. So 112. I actually really didn't write this well. The ones should be closer to each other, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so I'm going to do another 100, but this is going to be 102. Yeah, 102. So pay attention to the difference between 102 and 112. Okay, let's put some smaller numbers in, shall we? For example, number 13. Number 13. I want a number which is lesser than 10, so I'm going to put number 6. 2 more. So let's say some higher tens like 77 and 93. Okay, so just to make sure that we know these numbers well, okay, just to make sure we know them well, okay, I'm going to repeat them one more time. So we have number, can you say it before me? Number 13. Number 102. Number 112. Number 51. 77. Can you say this number? Pretty big, close to 100. It's 93. 47. And 6. Okay, so what we're going to do now is this. You're going to have a special task. I have these numbers here, so I'm going to just choose one, but I'm not going to look I promise that I'm not going to cheat and that I'm not going to look which number I'm picking up. I'm going to tell you this number, and then if you want, you can pause this video for a second, and you're going to try to build this number using the pieces, okay? And you're also going to try to write it down on that sheet of paper or on your notebook where you have this division in hundreds, tens, and ones. Okay, so while you're doing that, feel free to stop the video so you have time. And then I'm going to show you how to do it. And only in the end am I going to show the number to you. Okay? So let's try this out like this. I'm here picking up. I don't know if you can hear. Okay, so the first number is number 13. Number 13. So can you build number 13 for me? Here I want you to stop the video, build a number, and when you come back, I'm going to show you what number 13 is supposed to look like. Okay? And I'll get to it right now. So number 13 has 110, and we can count on 11, 12, 13. Okay, so for number 13, you need to have one of these 10s and then 3 more of ones. Okay? That would be number 13. And now let's see how we're going to write it here. Number 13 doesn't have any hundreds. We did not use this 100 square. So are we going to write 0 here? No, we're just going to leave this empty. How many tens? So you saw I had only 1. And the ones, we had 3. Okay, and this is our number 13, which is the number that I got. Okay, so I can see that this 13 you can't see really well, so let me just try with a different colored marker. Maybe if I do it in black, you'll be able to see better. Yes, it looks much better. Okay, ready for the next number? Gosh, I got number 6. So can you present number 6 using 10 base? So number 6 is less than 10, so I'm not going to use any of these. I'm just going to use my individual ones. I don't know how I'm going to hold them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, so here are 6 pieces, and that's how you represent them. 6 of ones. Okay, so let's look how we're going to write it here. It doesn't have any hundreds, it doesn't have any tens, it just has ones. And we're going to write down number 6 here, and that's it. Okay, let's move on to the next number then. Oh, the next number I got, a lot of work, is going to be number 93. Number 93. Go, build number 93. Okay, so I'm going to show you now how I'm going to make it. So 93, well, first I need to use my tens to get to 90. So let's go. 10, 12, please join me. Counting 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Oh my gosh, my hand is full of tens, almost 100, but it's 90. And then 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So this is what 93 looks like. Yeah, 93. 93. Okay, so let me see here. Again, I have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 tens. 90 is less than 100, so it doesn't have any hundreds. Okay, so I have 9 tens and 3 ones. This is my number 93. Okay, and guys, I think we don't have to do everything until the end, but let's do 2 more examples together, yeah? And just to show you, this is what I had, number 93. Okay, so I said 2 more numbers together. So, the next number is 102. 102. So let's build a 102, shall we? Okay, so let's see what you have. Are you going to use your tens? Oh, I hope not. That's a lot of work because you can use your 100. So it's 100 and 2 more, 102. Yeah, so how are we going to write this down? Hundreds. How many hundreds has it got? It has 1. It has 0 tens. I didn't use any of these. And actually here you're going to write down 0 because we need to use all the digits in this case, yeah? If you have something before it, and we said 2 ones. So this is our number 102. Ta-da! Okay, and actually the next number I'm going to choose, not to like, pick up from a pile, I'm going to choose, and I choose 112. So can you please build 112? So how do we build 112? 110. It brings us to 110. Yeah, 110, 111, 112. So what you need your 100 square, you need this 10, and you need 2 more. So let's write that down. We have how many hundreds? 1. How many tens? 1. So just fix the camera so you can see better. And how many of these? 2. And this is how we got to number 112, 100, 1 tens, and 1 ones. Oh, 2 ones, sorry. Okay, so I hope you were able to do this together with me. And now I'm going to show you your homework. Okay, so let's take a look what you have to do later on. So we have this. So what you have here, just a second. Sorry if I'm covering part of this. So it says here you write your name, here you write the date. Today is the 15th of July. July is the 7th month of the year, so you can write 15/7/2020. So it says write how many groups of tens and ones there are. So you are going to have to count how many tens. So here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to write number 5 here. So it says 5 tens. How many ones? Only 1. So we're going to write 1. And then look, we want to make it into a number sentence. So we had 5 tens. 5 tens, they make up how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 50, 5 tens are 50. You're going to write 50 plus 1 equals, well, how much does it equal? Do you know? And then do the rest of the tasks as well for further practice. Okay, guys? So this was your math lesson for today. Finish your homework and then I'll see you in a little bit where I'm going to show you our craft activity for today. So see you soon. Bye bye.